Golf News RI presents the Golf Dudes Podcast. Here are the dudes. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Golf Dudes Podcast on golfnewsri.com. I'm Joe Calabro, Rich Cappalli alongside. I'm coming to you from Triggs Memorial Golf Course in the World Series of Junior Golf Day 1 here at Triggs. Everybody's on the course. The Eaton sisters, Max Jackson, some people already finished. Max should be finishing soon, but I'm at Triggs, so it's that time of year where I'm kind of on the road, and sometimes it's fun to do a podcast from a different location than my office. So here we are at Triggs. You can see the putting green, kind of. Course looks great. Kids are practicing.
Is that the putting green next to the greens? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Yep. There's one to the right over there too. I didn't realize there was two of them.
Yeah. So that's where I am. I'm on the patio here. So just been here since about 9:30 this morning.
And so apparently they fixed the greens. The greens are all good now.
Oh, the kids are saying the greens are great. They double rolled.
All right, yeah.
They double rolled them this morning. The guy said one of the kids.
Well, given the fact, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, they said that they're in serious trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how true that report was, but I mean,
must not have been that. It must not have been that true.
The course looks tremendous. The parking lot is paved, just for the record.
Oh my God! Now we just got to work on getting a sub 6 hour round there. I love that course. That course is great.
Just to confirm, but all the kids are saying that the course is tremendous and the greens are in tremendous shape.
It's a fantastic course.
So that is the update on Triggs for all you that are concerned. But yeah, it's a great day out here. I'll probably be doing the same thing next week for the Providence Open when you have Brad Adamonis in the field and Will Dixon and Chris Francoeur all coming back to play. So that'll be next Thursday and Friday. So that'll be cool for sure. Excuse me if I wave to or say hi to random people as they walk by, but that's what happens. Anyways, a few things to get to. U.S. Senior Open is underway. Brad Adamonis is on the course. Billy Andre, Brett Quigley, and Patrick Sheehan are yet to tee off. I don't know how Adamonis is doing. I haven't, to be honest, seen his scoreboard yet. But he teed off early this morning, so
I'm gonna look right now. Actually.
So he should be. There should be some score. He might even be done for all I know. I don't think he's done yet, but he's close. And then all that in the afternoons, we get right now 4 guys in the Senior Open. Hopefully, we get 4 guys in next year's Senior Open at Newport. That'd be nice. But U.S. Senior Open up first.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that. I think I'm going to take that whole last half of the weekend off.
Yeah. So next year at Newport, tickets are on sale. Ticket packages are on sale. I will hopefully not be needing a ticket. That's the plan.
Hopefully we both won't be needing a ticket.
So there's that. Other things going on. We have Davis Chatfield and Patrick Welch on the Corn Ferry Tour. We have Chris Francoeur playing up in Canada. Then he's coming from Canada to Providence.
Brad's 4 over. Through 17. Through 17, yeah.
Yeah. So
leader is 4 under.
Yeah. Who's the leader at the moment?
Pampling. Rod Pampling.
Okay.
Miguel Angel Jimenez is 3 under. Jerry Kelly's 2 under. Darren Clark 2 under.
Is he the only? Hopefully, is he the only? Padre Harrington maybe he'll win. Maybe he'll get a victory. Or hopefully Brett Quigley. It'd be nice to see Quigley win. That'd be something.
Harrington's 1 over. VJ's 1 over. Ernie's even. Nota Begay's playing in it. He's 2 over. Your boy.
Oh, my God, yeah. There we go. Exciting week for the U.S. Senior Open. I think it's on TV now. It's on here at Triggs, so it's got to be on TV somewhere. So that's what we have going on there. Local stuff as far as obviously we have the World Series of Junior Golf. But also I have the Kurt Bray Net Club Championship on Saturday. So I'm getting ready for that. I putted for an hour Wednesday.
That'll cure it all. You're good to go. Said you're good to go. That'll cure it all.
And then I went up to the bar and I got stuck with Stan Blue. So it was good. It was good. It was a good day. But yeah,
Nice.
so I got that on Saturday, so looking forward to that. Playing tomorrow afternoon. I got things I gotta do in the morning, unfortunately, but so that is where we are there. And then our amateur series podcast started. We did Adam Tempesta from no, otherwise known as 10 Piece T. So check that episode out on golfnewsri.com. It'll also be attached to this podcast when we get off the air here because I only have so much phone battery. So what do you have going on with your golf? How was the big Kings Crossing event? Was last week? You didn't do it
Yeah,
last week?
yeah. Father's Day weekend, U.S. Open weekend. Yeah, we ended up coming in. We ended up coming in third place. I said to my brother-in-law as we were making the turn, probably like 12 or 13. I said, I have a feeling in my gut that 12 under is going to win it, and sure shit, 11 under won it. So, I played great on the front. I think I shot a 39 or a 40 on the front, and then I kind of wavered a little bit on the back. Not terrible. I think I ended up shooting like an 84. Or an 86, one or the other. But yeah, it was fun. Cash tournaments are always fun rather than the old club credit. So I think we got one more coming up in August or September. And we also have we're doing a 3 club challenge at the end of the month, which is going to be awesome. I think it's July 29th. That's going to be fun. You pick 3 clubs and you just play 18 holes with 3 clubs. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, other than that, playing with the old timers tomorrow, normal group on Sunday, and then with you guys on Tuesday for the 4th of July. So I got a nice couple rounds coming.
Absolutely. So I just realized I have this headphone thing in, and it's connected to my computer, and it's not really working. So everybody's hearing everything you're saying. So sorry, everybody.
Oh, I was like, you sound great. You sound good.
No, I'm great. No, of course, I mean I'm great. No, I
Oh,
this headphone was working.
it's coming out of your speakers.
Yeah, which is there's no one
Diff-
out here anyway. So.
Technical difficulties on the road.
There's no one here anyway. It doesn't really matter. But I just thought it was coming. Just figured, whatever. Anyway, so
Yeah,
that
Billy Andre's off at 143.
yeah. Then Sheehan's before him, and Quigley I think before him.
Yeah, Quigley's at 130. Jesus, this is like my golf. All these this whole leaderboard is like my golfing my childhood. It's so crazy. You just go through the list. It's like holy crap.
Oh yeah, that's the champion stuff for you.
Mm.
So it might exist everyone, I guess. It worked the other week at where was that? At the Northeast Amateur it worked. I don't know what happened to it.
You gotta get
Anyway,
yourself a pair of AirPods.
yeah,
Easy.
I'm behind on
Yeah,
the earphone technology.
they'll easy connect
Yeah.
to your MacBook.
Yeah, so
Anyways, how was Wanamoisa? Good.
it was great. It was an amazing tournament. We got
Yeah.
amazing coverage of it. Our coverage was actually sourced again by Jeff Shackelford in his Quadrilateral newsletter. That was
Nice.
the second time he sourced us. So and I didn't send him the article. He's obviously he follows us on Twitter. He sees we're posting, so he linked
Nice.
to the article. So that was cool. Always cool to get. It's always good to get sourced by those national people, especially when you don't send us.
Absolutely.
That means they're paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool. It was a great tournament. We had highlights every night of locals. Bobby Leopold made the cut, which was cool. It's not easy, not easy.
No, hell, absolutely not.
And those kids obviously light it up. But it was a great tournament and one of the best weeks of the year. Now we're moving ahead to the Ryan Amateur in 2 weeks at Montauk. So the podcast for that week will be either on the road or I'll just do it live myself at night, depending on what happens when we finish. This is weird to go do a podcast on Thursday and then not preview the amateur championship. So like last year, I waited until the semifinal.
When does it start?
So the amateur starts on Monday, but Thursday is the semifinals. Thursday afternoon is semifinals. So it'd be weird to do a podcast and not, you know what I mean? With the final being on Friday, it'd be weird to not preview or have the final results. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So last year I
Yeah.
just drove home and I just did it live for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But we'll see. Or unless you want to come, we can do it live there at Montauk, whatever. We'll see. We have 2 weeks to figure that out. But And then next week I'll probably be here again for the Providence Open, and maybe I'll drag some of these professional golfers to do the show. We'll see. We'll see what we got. But yeah, busy couple weeks for golf in Rhode Island. There's all kinds of qualifiers, all kinds of stuff going on, and then obviously the local tournaments as well. It's club championship season for at least for Kirkbride, not for a lot of places. So we have that going on, and then be sure to sign up for the Link Streaks Open in August. That's still over a month away. So I've talked to a
It's
bunch.
official. I will be playing. I got the day off, so I will be there. We will be there.
Yes, we potentially need to find 2 other people at the moment, but that's all right.
I'm sure our golfing circle, our golfing circle's pretty big. I'm sure we'll find 2 people.
Yeah. What, we have to play with you idiots?
Can we just go? Can we just go? Me and this guy. You guys stay back.
So that's coming up on August 14th. Make sure you register. It's a great event for Link Strings. We'll be doing some media stuff as part of it, either beforehand or both, whatever. We're also going to get a T sign, which is cool. So be sure to check that out. The link is on our website. And then other than that, not a ton else going on. Obviously, I'm here at Triggs at the Junior Am. That's the current scene, or the World Series of Junior Golf. Excuse me. That's the current scene at Triggs at the putting green. Kids are practicing. All the locals are on the course at the moment, so it's good. It's a exciting time for sure. And obviously, you have Corn Ferry Tour and other stuff going on as well. So that's kind of what we got for this week's podcast. Again, check out the RA Amateur Series. We have a number of guests. I have a number of guests lined up also, and also check out Expand Your Brands Into You with Anthony Lozelle of Louis Quizzer. Really good interview, and those guys continue to do a good job. They have some fun things coming up with Cigar of the Week as well. So that is what we have here. Rich, I don't know if you have anything else. Has anything been crazy? I heard yes sir. Oh, there's a live term this week. Live this week. So we have that. I heard the yes sir Al Ramunian guy, whatever. He's at the tournament with Greg Norman. So
yeah, it's good, slowly unfolding. Like you had the slideshow and everything which was awesome. It's gonna be an interesting year or so, 6 months.
And then the PGA Tour had a players meeting the other day. It was like a 5
I heard it was like 3 or 4 hours or something like that. Yeah.
Bob Howard reported it was 5 hours, a 5-hour meeting. That's gonna be nuts.
Crazy.
There better be lots of Captain Cooks in that meeting.
Yeah, right. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything to do. Good luck Saturday. What is that? That's club championship qualifying?
Net qualifying.
Yeah. Good luck on that.
Top 32 make it to match play. So we'll see. I mean, it's all strokes. So I get, I'm getting 17 or 18 strokes, whatever it is. So, but we'll see. The regular qualifying already happened. So those matches will be starting up, I think, next week or something like that.
So get your swings in. Get your swings in tomorrow. Just make sure you're all good for Saturday.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be fun either way. It's my first competitive round in a while, so it'll be exciting.
How do your clubs feel now that they're fixed? Better?
Yeah, but the only problem is that they fixed my 5-iron, but it's a different grip than the rest of my clubs. So I'm still getting used to it.
You're just gonna have either that, or you're just gonna have to get your club's grip the same as your 5-iron, or whatever.
Get the grip changed.
I
mean, it's fine. I'm getting used to it. It's not that big of a deal. And I'm not good enough for it to really matter that much. Let's be honest.
But that's it. Go ahead. Go charge your phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna head home. Here shortly. I just figured it's always fun to do something different, have a different background, give people a look, see what's going on. So I figured do something different. So that was all we got. Right after we hang up here, we're going to be seeing the RA Amateur Series episode 1, 2023 RA Amateur Series episode 1 with Adam Tempesta of Tempe's Tees. He's playing in his first Rhode Island Amateur. It was a fun interview, fun conversation. And maybe we'll be doing something with him down the road. But check out Tempe's Tees on Instagram. He has good stuff, company tees, all kinds of stuff. So that's his free plug. He can pay me at the amateur in a couple weeks. Anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy if you're coming down to Triggs, enjoy the World Series of Junior Golf. It's a great event. Kids from all over right here. It's pretty cool. So check that out. And we will talk to you next week. Podcast to be determined. As I'll probably be here again. So that's what we got. We'll talk to you throughout the weekend on golfnewsri.com. And thanks everybody for following on. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 1 of the Ride Amateur Series 2023. Ride Amateur is set to be held at Montauk Country Club July 10th to the 14th, one of the best weeks of the year. Follow closely behind the Northeast Amateur Week, which we just passed, but we're excited to welcome our first guest for the RI Amateur Series for 2023, Adam Tempesta. He's better known on Instagram as Tempe's Tees. We'll get into that and his big golf brand that he's building, but Adam, thanks so much for coming on the podcast. How are you?
I'm doing well, Joe. Thank you for having me. Pleasure to be here. I'm happy to talk some golf with you.
Yeah, super excited to have you on. Obviously, your first Ride Amateur coming up in 2 weeks. You qualified like a couple weeks ago, or whatever it was, at your home course, Segregansett. Segi is obviously now a new member of the Ride and Golf Association. So just talk about kind of your game, how you got into golf. And when did you get the golf bug, basically?
Yeah. So I graduated college in 2009. My baseball career ended then. I played a couple more years in the old man leagues, the have fun leagues. And then I turned to golf. Everybody in my family played, had a bunch of friends that played. So I started out at DW in Brockton. I would just go and chip and putt, and I'd play in my dad's Saturday game, just to learn the ins and outs of golf, pretty much. And I think, like most former baseball players, golf is pretty easy transition. And once I started playing, it was like, well, I can actually do this a little bit. I would hit some good ones, like most people, and I'd come back again and hit some bad ones and hit some good ones. But once I joined Segi and I had a driving range and playing with better players, it just kind of, I wouldn't say clicked, but it got better over time. And I just got the hang of it. I play a little different than everybody else, though. I'm not the same. I really don't practice anymore. I want to go out there and have fun. So if I hit a bad shot, I'm not going to be throwing my club or breaking my club, or it's not going to ruin my round if I have a bad day. It's just not going to. I'm going to have fun. And I think the game's hard enough that it's a good way to play.
Absolutely, it's definitely hard, that's for sure. And yeah, it should be interesting. Bring some fun to the Ride Amateur, which most people stress about and they're grinding over. You qualified at Segregansett, obviously your home course. What was that like? Obviously you were just going out there to have fun, so it was just kind of another round for you, but you feel like you had an advantage playing the qualifier there?
Yeah, it was definitely an advantage. Once I saw that it was at Segi, that's why I did it. I don't know if I would have done it if it was another course. But it was at Segi, and I figured I had an advantage because there was only a few other Segi guys playing, and it's hard. The front nine is really hard. So I knew if I could get through the front nine, I could just kind of coast into the back. And I think I went out in 4 over and came back in at 1 under. So I knew once I got through the front with 4 over that it was going to be, I probably had a chance. I got paired up with somebody that I met from Thorny Lee. So I had I knew somebody that we were playing with, so that made it a lot more enjoyable too. And I would say the course was probably in the best shape that it's been since I've been there. It was great. The greens were fast. The greens were rolling great. Everything looked really, really nice. They did a great job.
I was surprised, and I don't know much about Segregated, to be fair. But I was surprised that there weren't a ton more Segregated guys trying to qualify. I mean, you have the qualifier, your home course. You might as well just go out there and give it a
I
shot. Who
agree.
cares? So I was again, I don't know much about the membership, so if I'm speaking out of turn, feel free to correct me. But I was just surprised.
No,
I was surprised that there weren't more Segregated guys,
I'm with you.
trying to play.
I don't know if it was some people might just not have known about it, or if they couldn't get off work on Monday, something like that.
Maybe they didn't realize they could play.
Yeah, totally. I think I only know because I actually looked at one of the emails. Sometimes not everybody looks at the emails that come across, So, and maybe I just paid more attention because I noticed it was Segi that was having a qualifier. But I was kind of surprised too because we have a lot of good players and there was 22 spots.
Right.
I would probably say 10 to 15 of those could have been Segi guys if in the game that we play in on the weekends. But I don't know. They just didn't do it. I'm not sure why.
Yeah. They had better things to do, or like you said, maybe
better for me.
Yeah.
Better for me.
Hey, give you a chance.
Seriously.
Give you a chance, and got you on the podcast. So there you go.
Yeah, right, right.
So leading up to the amateur, obviously you talked before we started recording, but you haven't played a practice round yet. You're gonna try to go play some point next week over at Montauk. This is your first one, which I think we touched on, but what are you looking forward to? What are you excited about playing in the Ride Amateur this year?
Man, it's a good question because but like I said, I play to have fun, so I didn't really expect to qualify, I guess. I knew it was my best chance because it was Segi, but I didn't really look forward past that qualifier. I've been looking into it now. I'm excited to play the course because it's right on the highway, and I've driven by it a million times. I used to play baseball in Newport, so I would drive right by it. And I'm excited to play that. I'm not excited that I have to walk. I'd much rather take a cart. I like to play for fun, like I said. That could be tough, but we'll survive.
Take a caddy.
Yeah. I'm excited just to see the level of competition. I know Kevin, obviously. I played in a scramble against Hamilton. He actually beat my team, so I know he plays really good. I don't know too many other guys, so I'm just excited to meet some people and play a new golf course.
Yeah, and by the way, that's defending champion Kevin to you.
Sorry, defending champion Kevin.
Him and Hamilton obviously had a great match last year. Stroke play to match play. I mean, I don't know how much match play you play. Obviously, the first 2 rounds of stroke play kind of qualify for the match play, but what do you think your strategy, or what is your strategy kind of in from going from stroke play to match play? I always find it interesting to talk to people about that because they're different, but a lot of people just say, well, I'm just going to play my game and see what happens. But are you more of a match play guy where you focusing on kind of what your opponent's doing to an extent, or are you just kind of play your game and worry about it at the end?
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna play my game and worry about it at the end. If I keep thinking too much about it, or if I'm really worrying about what the other guy's doing, I'm probably not gonna do something good. So I'm gonna try to just focus on my game. And I gotta make it to the match play, right? It's after the first 2 18. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see where that comes down. But I'm definitely excited to play against somebody, I guess you could say, instead of just when you're playing golf, you're not really, you are against people, but it's just kind of yourself for the most part. That would be fun. I haven't really done it much singles. But a lot of the tournaments that we play are match play with a partner, like a four
Right,
ball or
four
something.
ball. Yeah.
So it could be fun. I'm excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be your thing. Singles and doubles.
Who
Just
knows?
taking on everybody. Obviously, like you said, you have to get qualified for first. You have to get
Right.
through the 2 rounds of stroke play, and there's usually a cut. It'd be interesting to see what the cut is. Last year, the cut was extremely high because of the wind at Watamatami. It was like what? I think it was like 8 over, 9 over, or something, which is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was anyway.
Tough conditions.
Yeah, it was tough condition, brutal wind last year at Watamatami. I don't know. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit better this year, so people can actually, score.
Yeah.
But so yeah, 2 rounds of stroke play, and then obviously the match play goes on from there, and we do the whole bracket thing, and so
Right.
it was always an exciting time. And then last year there was a playoff for the final spot, so that was pretty intense.
Wow.
So yeah, the winner got to play Brad Volley. So I don't know if you want that or not, but that's what
Yeah.
um,
Congrats. Here you go.
yeah. So you launched Tempe's Tees in 2020. You have the hat on, repping the
Yep.
brand.
Yeah. Of course.
And I met you at the Northeast Golf Show in 21, I think. We were right next to our booths were right
Yeah.
next to each other. So I was just like, oh, maybe it was 22.
I think it was 22. Yeah.
22. Because this year we just missed each other.
Right.
It feels
Right.
like this past March or whatever it was. Tempe's Tees, follow them on Twitter. You do more than just tees now. You have hats and all kinds of stuff. Just talk about your brand and kind of what made you kind of get into doing that, into the golf business, into the business side of golf.
Yeah. I wanted to try something different, and I came across golf tees, and it was just something small at first. Uh, and it kind of just turned into a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. So I decided to throw, some hats. I got polo shirts. The custom tees is probably the best part of it, because I get to work with other people, work with their brands, their colors, their logos, and it's pretty cool to see and speak with people from all across the country. To be honest with you, I'm working with a couple places in South Dakota right now, in Oklahoma.
Oh,
wow. So it's been pretty fun interacting with more more golfers and people in the golf business. It's been pretty cool. I've been really jumping into like the events in the outings, the charity events and stuff. So I can put together a little package of custom tees or ball markers, golf balls, stuff like that. And it's been going really well so far this year.
Yeah, it's fun to see, how much, you've grown, just following you on Instagram, different things that you're doing, the custom tees, and like you said, everything else. So it's pretty cool. Will you be repping Tempe's tees at the amateur? You can bring hand out tees to everybody at the amateur.
Yeah, yeah.
Get some branding out there. Come on.
I'll have tees and I'll have hats.
Yeah.
I might sprinkle some tees on each tee box. Who knows?
Yeah, there you go. Might as well get some branding out of it. If you're
Yeah,
gonna
of course. Of course. I should hire I might have to hire a photographer or something. Really get things going.
Hey, you never know.
I would never. I would never.
I'll be there. I'll take pictures for you.
Fair enough. All right.
He's gonna do something. That's awesome. But I was follow Tempe's Tees on Instagram, and obviously you can message. They can message you if they need if they want any product or that cool logos, cool tees. I need a new bag of tees. I used all mine that I got from you at the golf show.
Yeah. I got you. I'll see you soon.
When you do the tees, you don't physically like paint them all yourself, right?
No, I'm not physically doing that. No, I'm certainly not. That would be that would take me forever. Since I'm a one-man shop. But I work with some good people, and we get a good quality product out there.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like I said, I love seeing your stuff on Instagram, and hopefully perhaps we can do something down the road, Golf News or IT or something. I don't know how they would look because our logo is kind of weird, but
Yeah, that's all
yeah,
right.
that,
We make something happen.
definitely something cool down the road. But lastly, just your thoughts on what's next for you the rest of your golf season. What do you guys have going on at Saggy? What do you have going on kind of statewide? Other than obviously the Ryan Amateur, but where
Yeah.
else can people find you golfing this year?
Yeah, man, it's I just got out of 3 weeks in a row. I played in we had a member at Segi, we had the Taunton Open, and then last week was the Brockton four ball. Coming up, besides the amateur, I'll be playing in the Brockton Open, which I won the field division last year, so I am playing up with the
Nice.
big boys this year. And then I got a member guest over at Indian Pond that I usually play in August, and the Taunton four ball will be coming up. And then I also have a qualifier for mass golf as well, which is at Segi.
There you go. You feel good about that one.
Yeah. So I figured it's my best chance. I might as well do it while they got them here, you know?
Oh, absolutely. You gotta play in the ones on your home course.
Right, exactly.
That's your, like you said, that's your best chance. We had for the second year in a row, we were fortunate enough to have a U.S. Open qualifier, local qualifier at Kirkbride, in Rhode Island. I didn't play because I'm not even close to being good enough to physically compete. But we had a bunch of guys signing up just because it was at home, and it's just a local qualifier, so it's not like you get through to the U.S. Open on it. But
Right.
it's still cool. It's still cool to see, just for me, from a golf geek's perspective, it's cool to see the tee boxes are all the USGA tee markers and the flags,
Yeah.
USGA flags, just like you see in the U.S. Open. So it's kind of like, as a nerd, it's kind of cool. I took pictures of the tee markers. I was laying in the grass, I get a picture of the tee marker for this as the USGA on it. So that stuff is kind of neat. So
I
yeah.
understand. Yeah. Everything's more uniform, everything just looks better, it feels more professional.
Right. That's what it is. It feels like, okay, there's really something going on here. Like this, the USGA flags, the cooler says USGA on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Stupid stuff like that gets me excited. I don't know if I think it
Yeah.
gets anybody else excited because everyone that's playing it is so good that they're just like, yeah, whatever. It's just just another USGA event. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
For me,
I want to see you taking pictures in the grass with my tees. If you're
I
doing that
will.
for
I'll take a
Team
picture.
Marcus.
I'll take a picture. Yeah. I'll take a picture.
See you crawling around.
I'll be around. I'm always around. I walk everywhere. I don't know what the setup at Montauk is, but I usually bring my laptop and everything. I set myself up right at the bar or whatever to write my
Nice.
whatever. So yeah, no, I'll be there. I'll be there just about every day. Though I don't know if I'll be there the first. Sometimes I skip the first day of stroke play just because it's first day, and then I'll go obviously for the second day for the clock and everything. But we'll see. We'll see what the week looks like. It's a busy couple of weeks leading up to it, so it'd be cool. But yeah, definitely looking forward to the Ride Amateur. It's July 10th to the 14th at Montauk, and you can come see Tempe's Tees, Adam Tempesta play, and among other people, and see how he does. Maybe he'll give you a free tee. Free tees if you cheer for him. But anyway, thank you so much for coming on, Adam. Really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you at the Ride Amateur, and also everyone follow Tempe's Tees on Instagram and on Facebook too, or you just in Instagram?
I'm just Instagram and
Just Instagram,
just my
okay.
website, tempestees.com.
Tempestees.com. That's Adam Tempesta. He's competing in his first Ride Amateur in a couple weeks at Montauk. Thanks, Adam, for coming on.
Thanks for having me. I'll see you soon.
All right, everybody. This is episode 1 of the 2023 Ride Amateur series. We'll be back later this week with more guests, so stay tuned to golfnewsride.com for all future episodes. Have a great day.